Hello. Alright. I got some announcements for y'all. Y'all. No, I'm not Southern, I'm Pennsylvanian. I got some announcement for yins. I've never used yins. Yeah, there's this, dialect for just, Western Pennsylvania. It comes from Pittsburgh. We don't really know where it came from, but it's Y-I-Z. Yins. What are you yins up to today? You know? Sometimes I feel like I was seriously raised in a different place. Like, I know I was born in Indiana, Pennsylvania, but sometimes I feel like, because I do not contribute to, this country kind of living. I don't talk the same way. It's just, it just never clicked. No, but seriously, I got some important stuff to say here. And it's late, and I'm tired. But let's go through the list. First thing, Bleach review. It's going to be one of those weeks where it's going to come out in the next week after the chapter's out. The chapter was released yesterday, which was Thursday. So the review, I'm not even gonna attempt to give you a date. I'm not even gonna bother because I don't know. It's gonna be out next week. I can guarantee that. I'm not gonna be able to get it done this weekend. I just have too much other shit to do. But next week I'll get that out. It might be closer to the next review, maybe. That's how that's going. Second thing is my artist. I made that video a few days ago asking for an artist. I am very humbled to receive that many entries. I received about 60 entries from aspiring artists. I have decided on my artist already. I've pretty much decided to go with this guy. I gave him my first assignment, and he returned it in spades. He, did everything. He has the style that I was looking for. His price range was perfect for me, so I went with him. I might still consider looking for a backup artist, in the off chance I need something done really urgently, and maybe there's some issue where he's unavailable, and maybe something in his personal life. I mean, it's very unlikely that these series of events would coincide. I really need this piece of art. I'm sorry, something happened. I'm very unlikely, but I guess it would be nice to have a backup. So I'm still gonna look through them. But yeah, I've viewed everybody's portfolios, and I was just absolutely blown away of how many talented artists are in my fan base. Even if you were suggested by maybe one of my fans, but still, you did great. And if I didn't accept you, and I'm making this, announcement now because I couldn't reply to all of you, obviously. But I'm making this and basically saying that just because I didn't accept you or I didn't contact you back, don't think it's because your art's not good enough. Okay, trust me. Everybody's art was really astounding, in your own unique way. Everybody has a different style of how they draw and how they do things. And when I was setting out on this, like I said, I've tried this before, and I was tired of, settling for other things, and I was tired of getting burned, and I'm basically you know what? I have one particular style in mind that I'm focusing on, and I had 60 people send it in, and I was I want that. That is what I want. So I'm looking through, and I found some that were close. I'm we'll see if we can get closer. And I found somebody that pretty much is dead on what I needed. So I'm very fortunate with that. And then after that, of course, that line, there was the price issue. If maybe there was a few of you that had some really good art that was about what I was looking for, maybe about a handful of people. But the price range was not in where I'm looking. It's the same way you would hire anybody, it's the same way, this isn't I'm hiring him, but we're having a relationship business wise, but it's the same way you would hire a lawyer. First things first, you want to make sure the lawyer knows what the fuck he's doing. You don't want to be hiring some random Jimmy McGill off the street. You don't want to make sure he knows what he's doing. But after that, your next question is going to be, okay, you know what you're doing. Now, how much are you going to cost? And if it's enough that it's well, you're costing too much. It's just not in my price range. I'm sorry. I'm moving on to my next option. That's just how it goes. But thank you very much for all the artists that sent me their stuff and their portfolios. Some people actually sent me professional resumes. And I'm you guys are on this. Some shit here. Yellow delicious apple. Tekking101's favorite kind of apple. Just letting you know. You know, in case you were curious. You know, I hate red apples. I don't know, the skin just... I have to peel the skin off. I don't know why. I swear, the skin on red apples just... It tastes horrible. Like, I can't bother with it, you know? I have to peel it. Which, by the way, when I did that mango review and that King of Lightning response, everyone was like, Tekking, have you really never eaten a mango before? No, I haven't. Before that moment, that was actually the first time I've ever eaten a fucking mango. And everyone was like, you know you should peel them, right? I'm like, no, didn't know that. Now I do. You know. Okay, what's my next pile of thing? Okay, so it's this weirdest situation I'm in right now where I have, like, every time I want to have a new video idea, you know, I the first thing I do is I make a folder on my desktop. I make a folder on my desktop, and I title it what I'm going to title the video, you know, basically. And then, you know, through the course of several days, if I have a new idea for, like, you know, the thumbnail or, you know, what I'm going to do or some images I'm going to need, I get them and I just toss them in there. And so at any given time, I have, like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 folders on my desktop, you know, and I can mess with those. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. And that is including the Bleach chapter. So I have 6 potential videos right now. No, shit, 7. Forgot about that one. I've been sitting on that one for a while. Yeah, that one's going to be fun if I ever get to that one. That one's going to mostly be audio only. Yeah. Anyway, but I have 7 right now, including the Bleach chapter. Now, the Bleach chapter obviously takes precedence. I have to get that out before all of them. But I'm in this weird state right now where it's like I have so many video ideas, but there's no way in hell I can do any of these right now with school. So it's like I have all these, but it's like this weird zen state I'm in. There is good news for this, though. There's very good news. I was checking up my class schedule, which I haven't done yet. And turns out my mid-semester break is coming up. We don't really have, like, a spring break, not really. Unless it's a Catholic university, so we have an Easter break, so maybe you can classify that as spring break. But before spring break, we have a thing called mid-semester break, which is obviously that something happens. Like, we have a break before finals, and then we have a break before midterms. And midterms are coming up soon. And we got 9 days off for our mid-semester break. We got from February 27th until March 6th. So we got the first weekend, then a whole freaking school week off, and then another weekend. And I'm not working a lot at my part-time job there. So that'll be that'll be where I make the influx of videos. You know, that'll be the moment, because I'm pretty much swamped right now. Which, you know how it is. You know, I've brought up the school thing enough times for you guys. You know, I do that all the time. Like, hey guys, I have school, and everyone's like, it's cool, Tekking, take your time. Like, I've said before what's up with my life. You guys should get the freaking memo at this point, you know. And you do, you really do, and I'm really grateful for that, because look at this. Like, I haven't even really. I mean, I got the images for the video. I know essentially the kind of jokes I'm going to do for the review, but I haven't gotten a lot of, you know, I don't think I gotten a single message yet that was like, hey, Tekking, where's the review at? It's like, you guys fucking know what my life is. Good news about that. I passed my, every comm major at the college I go to has to do like a multimedia assignment that has to be reviewed by, like, the entire comm department and all the professors that run the department, and as well as the department head, of course. And we have to basically, like, here's what I can do multimedia-wise, and they'll look at it. And if you don't pass this evaluation, then you won't be able to graduate as a comm major. And I was evaluated. It took them, like, a few months, but I was evaluated, and I passed. They saw my shit. It was a project that was basically discussing YouTube, of course, how, you know, YouTube has transformed our culture, how people are able to not just make a living off YouTube, but as with evidence with, like, PewDiePie and the like, they're actually able to build entire fortunes on YouTube. And I made a video about how to make a YouTube video and how to get started, and I made, like, a magazine article I wrote and did all this other shit, and it got evaluated by the department, and I was passed. Yay, cool. Woo! Got a nice little email and everything. Like, awesome. So now, as long as I don't fail any of my classes by the end of the year, I should be good. What else? What else is going on this week? This is such a mellow video right now. This is more of a vlog channel style video, but I guess it's more appropriate to put up on YouTube. I'm in my main channel because I really had some serious stuff to say. Oh, I did my taxes this week. I owe about $651. Yeah. I'm going to make... No, that's 8 videos now, because this is another video about taxes I was going to put up on my vlog channel, talking about, you know, what it's what the reality of it is, making money off YouTube. Because I think a lot of people might view becoming like a YouTube, you know, making money off of it, like a YouTube e-celebrity, I guess I should say. I wouldn't really call myself that, but I could see people aspiring to become that. I could see people being like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make videos on the internet. I'm going to make money. That's my dream job. You know, there's it's still a job, you know, which means taxes still apply. And it's actually worse because it's basically like, and I'm going to make a whole video about this, but it's essentially like you have money and that none of that's taxed. You know, I work at a dollar store as a part-time job at Dollar Tree. And they, whenever I get paid, there's a gross amount of money, and then they take out federal tax, and then they take out state tax, and then they take out all this other shit, and then I get the net. With YouTube, you know, I actually, there's a very large amount of money that's generated through my channel every month, but I don't get to see most of that because Google takes a big chunk of it, and then I'm partnered with Fullscreen, so they take a percentage of that. So whatever money's left over, and I can't tell you how much because they make me sign shit that I can't discuss how much I make, but they essentially just drop all that money in front of me and be like, okay, here's what you earned. Just drop it in front of me. It's like you sort it out with the taxes. And every tax season's usually a bitch because either I miscalculated in how much I had to take out or something and I owe a shit ton of money. It's better that I'm not freaking out too much this year because I can actually pay that. I have enough to actually pay it offhand. Last year I owed like $300, but I only had like half of that in my checking account. I was like freaking the fuck out. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I had like a college student moment where I had to call up my dad and be like, Dad, I need money. He's like, okay. I can't be doing this every year though. You understand that? I'm like, I know. I'll be better. This year I wasn't, technically I guess I wasn't better because I owe more, but I know how to solve the problem and I know how much I need to take out each month, and I actually have enough in my checking account to pay that like right now, so we're all good. Anyway, how are you? Doing great, man. Just hanging and banging, just living life, you know? I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Yeah. We did a movie night. I'm the president of the anime club at St. Francis, my college. There's the name of it, so if you want to send fan mail to that place, please don't. It's a Catholic university. I don't think they would appreciate very much, but, you know, we had a movie night there. We watched The Wind Rises, which is a really good Miyazaki movie. First time I've ever seen that. Good movie. We get a good turnout, which is great. We'll be heading to TekkoCon, or just Tekko, I guess it's called now. That's in Pittsburgh. That'll be the April 9th as we're going to head there. I'll be making a video about that shortly. And I'm going to hope to do that. I just love that. Isn't that fucking perfect? You know, isn't that like Tekking101, and the con that's closest to us that we go to yearly is called Tekko? I mean, come the fuck on. I mean, it's just, I don't believe in fate or anything like that, but that's just, it's crazy, man. I did not plan that at all, by the way, but that's just how it goes. All right, I've taken up most of your time. I think a lot of people are going to post, like, it was Tekking high when he made this video, because you seem way more mellow than usual. No, man, I'm just wiped. I'm just wiped. I had a class today. I had to go shopping after that for the dinner. Got to come home for a whole hour to rest, and then had to go right back up to set everything up for that. Then I had to go get shopping again after that for a little bit. Came home, worked on a fucking essay I have to do by the end of the weekend. I have 2 essays I have to do by the end of the weekend, actually. And then I just took a shower, and I'm just in this really mellow state right now where I'm just about to pass out. So, hope you enjoyed. Signing out, I guess. I guess we're done. Yeah, alright. Make sure you get some yellow delicious apples. Golden delicious, sorry. Yeah, alright. We're done here. Laters.